Hi guys, John Picarello here, and I want to talk to you today about why we need systems. Systems are important. Some systems are good, some not so good. So a system will work for us or against us. Every company has systems. It makes it work because it would be really incoherent. Think about having team meetings without systems. Now here at Lions Pride, we have systems. We live by them. It makes us function. And it makes us function consistently. And what does that do for us? It provides quality assurance. It'll provide quality assurance for you. So one of the things we do is we have an orchestra meeting every week. At the end of the week, every Friday, we're on a call and we have our screen in front of us, and we may be in 3 different places. We may not necessarily be meeting together, but either way, it can be a virtual meeting. And the issue there is we go over in detail what's done during the week, our objectives, our goals, the finances, everything in consideration here. And what we're doing is we're building statistics. We have a system to build statistics. And the reason we do that is we can compare our progress or lack of it. And the reason the systems are so important is because it answers 2 big questions: who and what. So, if you want to get to the bottom line in your organization, establish systems that gives you the who and the what. And take the what first. What is it that you need to grow? What is it that you need to be more productive? What is it that your clients or your customers need? Now, when I first started in management, I wish I would have told you that I jumped in with both feet and I was ready to go, rolled up my sleeves and did a great job. No, I was terrible when I started because I didn't read any books. I didn't know anything. It wasn't until I was in about 2 or 3 weeks in that I bought my first book on management. I'm going back to the early 1980s now. And that was Ken Blanchard's book, and it was called The 1 Minute Manager. It was very big back in the early 80s. And I had my copy, and I read that. It was an easy read. I put it into practice. I became more relational. But the thing it did for me is it gave me the what and the who. And this is the big thing. So if you want to understand the why we need systems, it's because that it'll give you the what you need, what you do not need. It'll help you focus in your areas of strength, but it'll help you focus on your purpose. So you need a system to keep you aligned with your purpose. And not only that, when it comes to the day-to-day operations of your business, and whether you have a weekly or a monthly meeting to assess how you've been doing, it answers the who. In order to get at the what, you have to find out who's responsible for the what. And that's one of the things about systems, and that's what we do. Every week, we go over the different responsibilities, different areas of our business, and the first thing, of course, we already know who it is, but we say, okay, who's up? And it's going to be the person that's responsible for the what, and we ask, what did you do this week in that area? You know, or maybe we had a quota for whatever it is. And for me, I write articles, and sometimes we're writing the content, and so we check the progress. And we ask, okay, who's responsible for the articles? Who's responsible for the content of this other event we're doing? And maybe it's for a book, or maybe it's for other issues that we're helping other companies with. But either way, somebody's responsible. So we go to the who first, and then we're able to ask that person the what. But when I first got started, I thought this person was a good person to do in this area. I liked their demeanor, so I put them in an area of responsibility. It wasn't in line with their strengths. And we struggled those first couple of months until finally I got my bearings and understood systems. And then I set up some systems. It was a retail business. It was losing business, and that's why I was hired, because they got rid of the other manager. And then after 2 years, in fact, it was 2.5 years, the owner, who was an absentee owner, sold the business at a profit. And I stayed on for another year until I went on to something bigger. But the whole idea is systems are important. Why? First thing is, it enhances your time management. You don't go running around like a chicken without a head trying to figure out why did things happen this week, or how are we doing this week? You want to know how and why, the positive and the negative, but systems will tell you that, because in systems you'll be building statistics, and the statistics first tells you whether your system works or not. Secondly, your statistics will tell you if your system's working, will tell you if your company's working or not. You might have to change something. So it's really important. The systems keep things flowing. It maximizes personal efforts. Systems maximize team efforts. And finally, the biggest thing about systems, when you're doing the same thing right and doing the right thing right, day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, people will want to do business with you because that speaks of quality assurance. So that's why we need systems, because it keeps the flow of the company. You'll understand your statistics. You'll understand where you are, where you come from, and where you need to go and how to get there. The systems will get you there. It will keep you more consistently. And of course, finally, as I mentioned, you provide your customers and clients with quality assurance. That's why you need systems. Talk to you next time.